Safety Officer latest interview question and answers. Question. What is safety? Answers. It is a condition which gives you freedom from hazard, risk, accident which may cause injury, damage and loss to material or property damage and even death. Question. What is accident? Answers. It is an unexpected or unplanned event which may or may not result in injury or damage or property loss or death. Question. What is injury? Answers. It is defined as a harmful condition sustained by the body as a result of an accident. Question. What is hazard? Answers. Inherent property of a substance or an occurrence which has potential to cause loss or damage property, person or environment. Question. What is risk? Answers. Improbability of the realization of potential for loss or damage or injury. Question. What is incident? Answers. It is an event which represents deviation from the intended sequence of designed. Question. What is safety policy? Answers. Any company has a social and legal obligation to provide a safe and healthy working environment to all his improvement to all his employees. Question. What is safety audit? Answers. The safety audit is the process that identifies unsafe conditions and unsafe facts the plant and recommended safety improvement. Walkthrough it evaluates the unsafe condition noticeable to naked eye during work through the plant. Stores, civil work, erection work, intermediate more detailed study and review of plant design and plant operation. Comprehensive it evaluates the safety factors in the plant on the base engineering, analysis, testing, and measurement. Question. What is safety tag? Answers. Safety tag can be defined a surface made of cardboard or paperboard on which English local languages letters written for warning safety instructions to employees. Question. What is safety program? Answers. Safety program can be defined as 5 methods by which accident can be prevented easily. They are engineering, education, enforcement, enthusiasm and example. Safety programs are plain spoken and carry out certain legal steps. Question. What is attitude? Answers. Attitude may be described as continuous behavior. If man's behavior is good, and then his action will be either correct or safe. Question. What is emergency planning? Answers. Emergency planning can define as a control measure. It can control the accidents, safeguard people and provide information to media. Question. What is work permit system? Answers. Work permit system is a written documents for permission to undertake a job by area in charge, or it is written document issued by the area in charge to the performer to undertake the specific job. Question. What is confined space? Answers. An area which is small and enclosed, or an area where one entry and exits, or where a man cannot work comfortable in any location is called confined space. Question. What is excavation? Answers. Marking a hole or tunnel by digging the ground by man or machine is called excavation. Question. What is scaffolding? Answers. It is a temporary platform constructed for supporting both men and materials and working safety at construction site. Question. What is UL? Answers. The minimum concentration of vapors, gases and dust in air below which propagation of flame does not occur on contact with a source of ignition is called UL. Question. What is manual handling? Answers. The process of lifting, carrying and stacking materials by men is called manual handling. Question. What is housekeeping? Answers. Housekeeping means not only cleanness but also orderly arrangement of operations, tools, equipment, storage facilities and suppliers. Question. What is personal protective equipment? Answers. It is equipments used to protect the person from hazards such dust, dirt, fumes and sparks etc. It is the barrier between hazard and person. Question. What is crane? Answers. A tall machine used for moving heavy objects by suspending them from a projecting arm with hook. Question. What is JSA? Answers. The procedure of analyzing job for the specific purpose of finding the hazards and developing. Question. What are the duties of a safety officer? Answers. Prepare toolbox talk, prepare monthly statistics, prepare the checklist, accident reports, management meetings. Arrange the safety classes, training. Arrange monthly safety bulletin. Inspection of fire extinguisher. Arrange first aid training classes. Arrange safety competitions like quiz, slogan, poster competitions, exhibition etc. Question. What are the precautions for welding? Answers. All welding cables should be fully insulted. All welding mix shall be double earthed. Welding area should be dry and free from water. Keep the fire extinguisher, sand really. Use leather hand gloves, goggles and helmets. Switch off the power when welding is stopped. Do not allow the helper to do welding. Do not shift him welding cable unless the electric power is switched. Do not allow the helper to carry the welding. Terminal of the welding cables should be provided 3 cable with lugs and kept. Oxygen hose in black and acetylene hose in red in color as per standard. NRV of the blow torches should be maintained properly, avoid backfire. Welders should be trained properly. Cylinders should be stored in a cold dry place away bottom heat and direct. Proper housekeeping, good ventilation in the working area. Smoking should be avoided from welding area. Hose connection should be proper made. Barricade the work area and put a signboard. Rolling of cylinders should be avoided. Flashback arrestor should be attached in each cylinder. Any leakage of cylinder should be kept separately. Question. What is the precaution for gas cutting? Answers. Keep fire extinguisher nearby. Keep fire watch nearby. Remove all combustible from work area. Use all necessary PPE. Never put welding gas cylinder inside a confined space. Hoses shall not be laid in pathways. Gas cutting torch should have flashback arrestors. Gas test to be done to check for presence of flammable gas in sight. Good housekeeping and ventilation necessary in working. Hose connections should be made properly. Question. What are the precautions for sandblasting? Answers. A fresh air hood or mask must be worn. Housekeeping can be done period. Fire extinguisher shall be kept nearby. Dust mask earplugs, muffs should be used. No sandblasting shall be done on top of floating roof tank in. Use goggles and face shield. Sandblasting operation must be gas-free. Question. What are the precautions for painting? Answers. All flammable materials should be cleared from the work area. The required protective clothing and equipment must be worn. Cartridge respirators shall always be worn. Adequate ventilation is necessary. Adequate washing facilities must be readily available. Barrier cream should be applied to the ski. Question. What are the hazards in welding? Answers. Eye injury. Burn injury, arc realization, electrical shock, light arc radiation. Heat, light and radiation effect, heat, fume, poisonous gases, chipped price of weld, metal fire. Explosion, scattering noise, sparking. Flying sand. Question. What are hazards and injuries in manual handling? Answers. Cutting fingers due to sharp edges. Burns due to handling of hot articles. Foot injuries due to dropped articles. Slip disc due to improper posture in lifting on object. Strains to wrist or fingers. Improper lifting. Carrying too heavy loads. Improper gripping. Failure to use PPE. Lifting greasy, oily and irregular objects. Poor physique. Question. Which tips are necessary for manuals handling? Answers. Plan. Clear the path. Move in close to the load. Secure your grip. Hold your head upright. Maintain normal curves of the spine. Power the lift with legs and body weight. Don't twist. Question. What types of causes of accidents in mechanical handling? Answers. The sudden failure of wire rope or a chain. Slipping of the load from the sling. Men getting hit by failing from overhead. Men slipping as greasy, wet or dirty floor. Men failing in open tank without cover in level floor. Accidents due to poor lighting. Fire accidents due to faulty electrical wires. Question. What are the advantages in good housekeeping? Answers. It helps in the reduction of accidents including re-accidents. It saves the property damages. It improves employee morale. Better productivity. Working area becomes presentable. Human energy is conserved. Visitors are very much satisfied. The burden of supervisor is reduced. Question. How to care and maintenance of hand tools? Answers. Tools must be kept clean and free from corrosion. Keep metal parts slightly oiled. Remove burrs from edges of tools and heads of tools which are not in use must be stored separately. A good worker regularly inspects his tools. Do not use tools without handles. Question. How to prevent accidents of power tools? Answers. The operators should wear face shields or safety glasses. Power tools should be placed in the storeroom after use. Power tools should have protected by guards. Pneumatic hoses or electric cables of power tools should not pass through passageways. The electrical power tools should be properly earthed. Never horseplay with hose of pneumatic tools. Power tools machines should be maintained and operated. Due to wrong way using of. Due to defective condition of tools. Due to failure of using right tools for right job. Due to wrong way of carrying tools. Due to strong of tools unsafely. Question. What precautions are necessary in electrical work? Answers. All electrical installations shall be as per country electricity rules. Only competent persons should handle the electrical equipment. The equipment should be earthed properly. All temporary electric lines should be drawn at least above man's height. Cable should be completely insulted. Cable should not have any joints. Only connection for one point. Good housekeeping on the area. Fire protection equipment to be kept nearby. Use rubber gloves and rubber boots. Use good quality of wire. Power isolation close to the job. Use 3-pin plugs instead of loose wire. Never operate any electrical equipment with wet hands. Never stand wet surface while working electrical equipment. During thunderstorm do not stand under tree. Proper signboard is necessary. No person shall work on any live electrical conductor. The switch shall only be put on by person who switched it off. Question. What are the hazards in construction? Answers. Fall of person from top and getting injured. Fall of objects from top and below person injury. Fall of materials from top and damaged. Person falls into excavated pit. Collapse of soil and below person get injury or may. Damage of U-cables and sewage pipe. Burn injury. Health and lung problems. Snake bite. Poisonous gas. Foreign body in eye. Question. What types of cause of accident in construction? Answers. Erection equipment failure. Falling of persons from height. Electrical shocks. Improper lighting. Non-stop working by worker. Unsafe work methods. Collapsing of earth during trench excavation. Failure of use safety equipment. Working a height without safety belt.